when I got transferred into the deaf program, I had a companion who was, I believe, from Arizona. His name was Elder Wilson. He had some struggles out there, and he actually was put with a different missionary training companion. But I got a companion by the name of Elder Walker. Walker was an amazing, and is an amazing person. Very charismatic, just a wonderful, delightful missionary. He was out of the Washington area, and I would assume he's a pretty good leader in the deaf community, but he taught me sign language, and I taught him how to do missionary work. I had been on my mission for 1 year, and he had been on his mission for just a couple weeks when I got him as a companion, and I taught him how to do missionary work, and he taught me how to sign. And wow, he was a great teacher, a great person, and one of my favorite companions. We had a lot of fun with each other. He used to like to see if I could read his lips. So being deaf, it's difficult to mouth the words properly, but I could read his lips when he would talk with me. I used to laugh because Elder Walker would get up in the middle of the night and he'd go to the bathroom, but he wouldn't flush the toilet. And I'm like, it bugged me that he wouldn't flush the toilet. Finally, I sat down and says, Elder Walker, why don't you flush the toilet when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night? He goes, oh, I didn't want to wake you up. I'm like, oh no, flush the toilet. I don't care about getting woke up. He thought because I could hear the toilet flush, it would wake me up, and he didn't want to disturb me. But what a great guy. We used to knock on doors trying to find deaf people to teach in the area because he was deaf, and we were pretty much focused on those who were deaf, teaching them about the gospel of Jesus Christ and bringing it to them the words of the Book of Mormon and the Bible and the words of the modern living prophets. Well, we would knock on these doors, and I would interpret for him, and he would ask the people, "Hey, would you like to know about the church?" And then I would also talk with them in sign language, well, I would talk with him in sign language. We would communicate back and forth, but a lot of times he would ask the people, "Do you know anybody in this neighborhood? Do you know anybody in the state of California? Do you know anybody in this area that would be interested in the gospel?" And they would always say, no, we don't know any deaf people. Very seldom would they know deaf people. And then he would say, "Do you know anybody in heaven that is deaf?" And it would make, I would laugh, and the people might giggle a little bit, but he was a good man, and is still a great guy. One of my favorite companions.